What's going on, y'all? It's your boy PETRYPERFECT back again for another video. And today I just finished watching the BET Awards and I want to talk about it with y'all. I got my quick thoughts on it. I won't give you too much because we will be going live this Tuesday at 7:30 so we can talk more about it. But I definitely wanted to give my thoughts, my quick thoughts as I just finished watching it. But before we get to that, make sure you drop a like on this video. Drop a comment, let me know what you thought about the BET Awards, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when we go live on Tuesday when we go into this in a lot more depth. But going into it now, the BET Awards just finished up. I must say it was an amazing award show. I was not anticipating watching it, really. Honestly, the BET Awards have kind of lost a little flavor with me. I've given my thoughts on it, which is basically the BET Awards is definitely awards that should be celebrating black to the fullest extent. You know, it should be our version of the Oscars. And it always used to irritate me throughout previous years how no one ever shows up for these award shows. But we'll come back to that at the end of this video. But starting off the video, Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart was hosting this award show today. Kevin Hart to me is the perfect host. He is. He knows how to get the crowd involved. He knows how to break the ice in the room. He knows how to get after people, make people laugh, get people involved, get people keep people entertained. He knows how to keep the show going. He is truly a professional at what he does, and he is amazing at what he does. Whether you like him or not, I know comedy is subjective, so some people hate Kevin Hart. They've had enough of it. But for this a particular award show tonight, I do think that he was perfect for it. He came out on fire, addressed the Diddy case, addressed the even I was surprised he even addressed the pink stuff that Cardi B had on stage. I mean, I had on the boat with her when she was with Stephon Diggs, so that was funny. And then he was going around calling people out by their real names. I thought it all was pretty funny, but Kevin Hart did an amazing job, as he always do. I had no complaints. He's just such the perfect host and did a really good job of keeping the show going. Of course, this was the 25-year reunion, 45 years as well with BET. So they definitely was going through. We had a 106 in Park tribute, which was amazing, going through the different times with all the different hosts of 106 in Park all together at one time. Performances with like Ashanti, performances of B2K, also Mr. 106 himself, Bow Wow, who I believe went out there and killed it, absolutely killed it. And I was amazed by the whole performance. I loved it. I celebrated. This 106 in Park is our time. That's our era, our generation. And to see them out there was definitely heartwarming. I know watching these guys, I haven't seen Free in a long time. So when I saw her on TV, I almost didn't recognize her because I feel like I haven't seen her since I was a kid. So it was just cool to see everybody on stage one more time. Also, tonight that we had, was it 3 people get the Icon Award, and I want to talk about each one really fast. It was I think it was 4 people. I'm sorry, it was 4. Mariah Carey received the Icon Award, Jamie Foxx received the Icon Award, Snoop Dogg, and Kirk Franklin. Kurt Franklin, I mean, they of course they put him last because the BET Awards is not going to be the BET Awards unless they give you a little bit of gospel. You know, it used to be Yolanda Adams every year, but they're going to give you a little bit of gospel at the BET Awards. So Kurt Franklin, of course, deserves his flower. He's one of the most iconic gospel singers of all time. He is the DJ Khaled of gospel. Well, really, DJ Khaled is the Kurt Franklin of hip hop, is really how it should be said. But we all know what Kirk is. We all grew up listening to Kirk from famous songs like Stomp, Melodies from Heaven, Brighter Day. The list goes on of all the classic songs that Kurt Franklin has given us. It's amazing. He's well deserving of that award. So shout out to Kurt Franklin for receiving the Icon Award. Moving on next, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is one of the most iconic figures also in the black culture. Snoop Dogg, I think Dr. Dre said it perfectly. Snoop Dogg is the only person that can make gangster rap, hip hop, violent gangster rap, and then also in 2024 be the face of the Olympics. Snoop Dogg stay working. Snoop Dogg is always involved in something, doing something. He's trying stuff new. He can be cooking with Martha Stewart. He can be narrating National Geographic. Snoop Dogg has found a way to stay relevant. The thing I love to say most about Snoop Dogg is that Snoop Dogg has completed all his main quests in life, and he's just doing side missions now. And I love that for Snoop Dogg. So shout out to Snoop Dogg for receiving the Icon Award as well. Mariah Carey, of course, we know what Mariah Carey is. We know who she is. We know what she stands for, the songs, the classics. She still looked amazing at the age of 56. I want to say she is. She still looked amazing. But, babe, when she was up there performing, she was a little stiff. She was a little stiff. And she was lip syncing, lip syncing, not singing. I kept saying singing the entire time we were watching, but lip syncing. And hey, she getting older. She don't move as much. But she is definitely a prima donna, man. She has always looked at herself as a queen, and she always carried herself as a queen. But she's also deserving of one of the biggest icons in our culture. And then last but not least was Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx's Jamie Foxx's tribute was simply amazing. I was blown away by the performances. Babyface, T-Pain, Ludacris, and baby, Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson today has reminded everybody that she is not just a talk show host. Baby, she can sing, and she brought the house down. Love Jennifer Hudson's performance tonight at the BET Awards. I can go back, and that's gonna be one of those performances I'm gonna go back and listen to time and time again. But Jamie Foxx, of course, was seen emotional there, and I was telling my wife that I understand Jamie Foxx's emotions. Like you not too long ago, you were on your deathbed. You were on your deathbed, basically just waiting for them to pull the plug on you. And now you're sitting front row at a BET Awards watching people do a tribute to you that a lot of people don't get a chance to see because this stuff happens after they've gone. But the fact that he was standing in that crowd watching that tribute, and of course I think them doing it right after the memoriam, I think that had a lot to do with it. I told Chad I wish they would have moved that around a little bit. Like it's like that was a kind of a bad look. I think BT, the producer, somebody should have caught on to that. But nonetheless, Jamie Foxx's reaction, I felt that, man. Just being able to watch people give you a tribute when you yourself didn't know you would be able to sit in this position and receive that tribute. Of course, he went up there. Stevie Wonder presented him with the award. Jamie Foxx went up there and of course had his good lengthy speech where he was able to thank people, thank his daughters, and thank his family, thank his sister, thank his team, thank the performers, and had some jokes for Stevie Wonder and everything, and even took a shot at Will Smith and the Chris Rock situation at the Oscars. So Jamie Foxx, to me, I believe is one of the most talented people to ever touch the planet Earth. This guy can sing with the best of them. He can act with the best of them, and he tells jokes, with the best of them. He's a triple threat, in the words of Kevin Hart, and you cannot find a gem like that today. So shout out to Jamie Foxx and everything that he's done. We thank you for everything that you have given us throughout all the years. Moving on, though, the Rap City tribute was amazing. Ludacris got on the freestyle and killed it. I mean, Ludacris still lets us know that he had bars for days. Ludacris was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go back and listen to it because I know there's some stuff I probably didn't even catch. Like I said, this is a raw reaction. I'm just now finishing watching it, so I'm still trying to process it all and go through it. So I can't even get all my thoughts together. But make sure you're here Tuesday night as we go live. We're going to talk about it in more detail. Ludacris killed it, of course, followed by Chocolate Dropper, which is always funny. And speaking of Chocolate Dropper, the Real Husbands of Hollywood did a segment too, and I thought their segment was so funny as Nick gave them a Walmart bag of like different things about all of them. Like he gave Robin Thicke some seasoning. We know why he did that. Gave Nick some pacifiers. He said, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So he had a little something for everybody that just made it funny, made it entertaining. I love that show. To me, that show is top tier for me. That show is up here in the comedy black shows. That I don't understand why that show didn't get more seasons. I don't think it was because it was bad. I think it was just because they got busy. That's an all-star cast, and I just think it was hard to keep up with everybody's schedule. But I hope they bring that show back because it was hilarious. So every time I get a chance to see them guys all together, I'm gonna watch it just because of the chemistry that all these guys had. But that was amazing to see, and I was just so happy and blown away by that. Moving on, there was a couple of key performances that I saw tonight. Glorilla, of course, killed it as always. I was a little confused because she looked like she had on a suit until she went up there. Then when she turns around, like it was only a suit in the front, then it was like a swimsuit in the back. I was so confused. I was like, oh, look at Glorilla, looking all dressed up, looking all nice and all sophisticated. Then she just got up there and started throwing booty. I said, okay, well, I guess it was only on one side. So Glorilla killed it as always. Tiana Taylor, Dexter the 106 in Park performance. Lil Wayne performed Welcome to the Carter off of the Carter 6. So um that got a big pop at the BET Awards. And then of course when he did a Millie, he came out and did a Millie next. That got an even bigger pop as it's one of his classic songs, and he really turned it up. So Lil Wayne really definitely shut it down at the BET Awards. So I'm definitely glad that he was able to do that. So I mean, like I said, all in all, the BET Awards was a really dope show. I never agree with the who gets the awards. I saw Doechii beat out Glow for best hip hop artist, and I was blown away. I just couldn't believe that happened. I just not over Big Glow. So I don't really care about who wins the awards. What I care most about this award show is that the people show up for one another. And Jamie Foxx called it out, which is the reason why I wanted to come back to it at the end of the show. Jamie Foxx called it out during his speech. He said that the Oscars is not what's important. This is what's important. Our award show. Coming to our award show. And I'm not trying to set a black and white thing. I think the Oscars is amazing. The Grammys and the Academy Awards is amazing in their own right. But we should treat the BET Awards, because the BET Awards have been around and it has been a classic. We all remember the Monique getting up there dancing, the Usher, Michael Jackson. We all remember these classic moments. And tonight, I must give people a lot of credit. There were some stars in the building tonight. Of course, a lot of them performing, but you had Babyface, Ashanti. I saw Tisha Campbell, Tyler Perry. We had Shabuzi. You had T.I., Jamie, of course. You had Jennifer Hudson. I saw, I don't know if I said, I'm sorry, Tisha Campbell. I saw so many people that they did show up today, and I'm so out. Kerry Washington, she was in the audience as well. They all showed up, and it was really a star-studded event tonight, and that's how the BET Awards should be. It should be black excellence. It should be black people coming together and celebrating our culture, whether it's hip hop, whether that's twerk music from Sexy Red, whether we giving flowers to the older generation, whatever the case can be. Our movies, our movies, our sports, our music. BT Awards should be the culmination and the celebration of all of that. And I just always had held the BET Awards to such a high standard, because that's how I look at it. Everybody should be in LA for this. You should clear your schedules. Beyonce should be there. Drake, Jay-Z, everybody should be at the BET Awards, and not only when they're being honored with the Lifetime Achievement or the Icon Award. So I do like how they did the Icon Award, giving it to multiple people, letting people get their flowers while they're still here. That is the biggest thing. Let people get their flowers while they're still here. Sometimes if you can help it, then you can do it. I know sometimes we can't. God's plan is God's plan, but if we can, let's give people their flowers while they're here, while they can get up there, while they can speak, and while they can see and see their work on stage being performed. It has to be an amazing feeling. But that's what I thought about the BET Awards. It was awesome. It was a fun time. What did you think? Did this year live up to any hype? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you cry during Jamie Foxx? So just tell me whatever you was thinking. Leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. as well. We will be going live on Tuesday if you want to hear some deeper thoughts. I'm gonna have to look at some stuff again, rewatch some stuff again. So I will be back on Tuesday with my brother VINOFLIGHT, as we will break down the BET Awards a lot more. Sorry, y'all, I meant to do a watch party this year. I absolutely forgot, but I'm putting it on my calendar for next year that I'm going to do a watch party for the BET Awards. So can't wait to do that. So until next time, y'all, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.